So, hello you all. My name is Sauro, and again, welcome back to this channel. So, this video is basically uh, just for the students, that is first year computer science students. And in this particular video, we are trying to discuss pretty much simple practical actually. Okay, so that is the second practical of our syllabus of statistics. Okay, and this practical we have to solve these examples, all the examples in the EMS Excel. Okay, so that we have to do. So this in this the name of the practical is the graphical representation by using the EMS Excel. Okay, we are just trying to do the graphical representation. It is again simple. Just 6 to 7 examples are there. So we will just try to discuss that examples and how we can solve that problems. Okay. So let us come to the MS Excel and we will see how to do that. So I will just share the screen here. Okay. Now, okay, so these are some examples and we have to solve these examples. Okay. Now what they have given in the first example. Okay, what is the first example? Draw a histogram from the following income distribution. They have given me income distribution, so which is monthly income and frequencies they have given. Okay, and I have to just draw the frequency that is a histogram from this data. So how I can draw? Okay, now this is अगर अब देखो इन्होंने यहाँ पे जो डेटा दिया है राइट सो दे हैव गिवन इन द रो फॉर्म so firstly we have to transpose this data okay that we can do now how we can do that so first of all I will just delete this so to transpose the data because if I try to do the directly I will try to select this and then try to insert the graph then it will not appear right so for that purpose to appear that histogram or the graph which I want what I will do I will firstly transpose the data okay that means this data I just want in the column forms column में चाहिए data तो मैं इसको delete करूंगा I will delete sorry not delete this I will just copy this okay copy this and just I will paste go to the paste special or directly you have the option right transpose here or you can go to the paste special and also from there you can transpose the data and transpose the data and here you get the data which is in the column form okay now simple if I do I have to just I just want the histogram so I will just click on this data go to the insert now in the insert there is the option which is yeah, recommended charts, right? Click here on the recommended charts, and here it Excel will shows me all the charts which is recommended for this data. Now I want the histogram, so firstly I will just take a simple bar diagram. So click on the OK. Now here I get this bar, but I want the histogram, right? So what I will do, I will just click here there is a option which is a quick layout okay quick layout right for on this option I will click on the quick layout and here there is the different layouts are given but I just want the layout which is like look like a histogram so click here on the layout 8 and this is the histogram now again here it is not a properly showing right the borders are not proper so what for that what I will do I will just click here I click on the right click right after that after appearing here click on the right click then here the option is format data series click there and from the format data series you have to go to here and then click on the solid line okay click on the solid line now change the color if it is blue then try to just choose the different color okay it will not be a blue color because it will be not showing there so different color you have to choose and then after choosing the color right just increase the width okay so having just increasing the width here and here you can see my histogram is ready. Okay, I can change the name of the graph also. Suppose I am giving the name as a monthly, okay, monthly income, monthly income. Okay, so this is my graph. I can also change the font. This format you can do easily, right? So from home, I can just change the, suppose this is my font and I will just do this as a bold. Okay. Okay. Now I just want to give the label to this histogram. So just click here and just check these data labels, right? On this checklist, just click on the data labels. You will get, right? You can see here. That means there are 120 frequencies for the 1000 to 2000, 125 for the 2000 to 3000, 180 for the 3000 to 4000, and 150 for the 4000 to 5000. Okay, so this is how we can uh, draw the histogram. Okay, now the second question. Draw the less than cumulative curve from the following frequency distribution. Right now, this is the frequency distribution which they have given me. I have to draw the less than cumulative frequency curve. Okay, so how I can draw? So, firstly, you must know the definition of the cumulative frequency distribution. Right? So, what is the cumulative frequency distribution? Cumulative frequency distribution is nothing but when I'm adding the previous frequency to the next frequency, that will be my less than cumulative frequency. Okay, when I'm adding the, yes, previous frequency to the next frequency, that will be less than cumulative frequency distribution. And what is more than cumulative frequency distribution? When I'm doing the same procedure, but by descending order. That means from below to above, right? When I'm doing this procedure, same procedure from below to above, so that will be my more than cumulative frequency. It is also called as the greater than cumulative frequency. Okay, now I have to draw the charts, right? Now always remember in the less than cumulative frequency what we are doing, right? In the less than cumulative frequency, we are trying to take, right? In the x-axis, we are taking the upper limits. Okay, in the x-axis, we are taking upper limits, and on the y-axis, we are taking the my less than cumulative frequency. Okay, now how to calculate? First, you have to get that graph, we have to calculate that frequencies. So what I'm doing, in the first column, I'm just taking the upper limits, right? Because in the x-axis, we are taking upper limits, and on the y-axis, I'm taking the what? Less than cumulative frequency. That is my LCF. Okay, this I can take. Now, what are the upper limits? It will be 69. Yes, here you can directly show, right? These are my upper limits, 69, 79, 89. So that I will just take here in the upper limit. Okay, then 99, 109, 119, 12, sorry, something is missing, right? 69, 89. I will simply drag this. Okay, just double click on here, or yes, just drag this. You can simply get the upper limits. Okay, now here my total capital here, here it is 170. How I had calculated? Now capital N is nothing but it is simply sum of the frequencies. So you can simply use the formula that is equals to sum of all these numbers, and this that will be equals to 170. Okay, now here how I can check, right, whether my LCM is correct or not. Okay, so your last LCF must be equals to capital N, that is 170. If it is equals to 170, then your answer is correct. Okay, same you have to do here. So now my, so first LCF is will be 25. Okay, now what is my formula? I have to just add the next LCF, sorry, net frequency in the previous LCF. So I will just get the LCFs. So what I can do, I will just use equals to sum of this number plus this number and just enter. Okay, so that will be my next frequency. And here, simple, just drag this formula. You will get the all the LCF which I want. Okay, this is how you can do this calculation. Okay, right? What we had did now first LCF I am just taking is at it as it is. For calculating the second LCM, I am using the formula. That is, formula is again simple because I just want the next frequency. I want to add the next frequency, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just taking this my first LCM. I have to add the previous LCM in the next frequency. So this will be 25 plus this 22. So that will be G20 plus what? D21, right? Here you can see G20 plus D21. And if it is applied to the first row, it is automatically applying for the next row. Okay. And here how I get the LCM. Right. So this is the thing which I want, right? This now I have calculated the LCM. Right. Now my task is I have to draw the less than commutative frequency curve. How I can draw? Just select this chart, click on the insert, click on the recommended chart, and here you can see I have the LCF, right? Here I have the LCF curve. Just click on the OK. Yes, my solution has been appear, right? So this is the LCF curve. This is the less than commutative frequency curve. Okay. Again, if you want the data labels, you just click on here. You will get the data labels, right? These are all the my LCF which I have got. Okay. Again, remember this data labels, right, are mandatory in the exams, right? You must have to show that data labels in that chart, particular charts. Okay, right? Now the next is more than commutative frequency. Okay, I want the more than commutative frequency. Now the same I have did here. I will just copy this data. I want this data in the form of the columns, right? So I will just click paste here as a transpose, right? Now here I will get that all the data. Now again, what is the MCF, right? MCF I have already told that is the more than commutative frequency. Now how we are plotting the MCF curve? MCF curve. Now what we are doing in the LCF? We are taking on the x-axis. We are taking the Yes, on the x-axis we are taking the upper limits. Similarly, when I have to plot the MCF on the x-axis, I am taking the lower limits, right? Hence, I have my first column will be of lower limits. Okay, so that will be 250. Enter. The next lower limit here you can see it is 260, right? So that is 260. Okay, and here I will just drag this all, and I will simply get all the lower limits. Right, these are my all the lower limits. I want to calculate the MCF, right? Now how I can find out the MCF? Okay, so MCF here, my capital N is what? 65. How I have found this? I had just done the sum of all these number of employees, so that will be my capital. Okay, so same I'm using. So that will be, so what will be this here? It will be 65 minus first number. Okay, first number 65 minus first number of the employees, and that will be my first EMCF. Okay, I think it is wrong here. Yeah, it is wrong. My first ELCF should be my first EMCF should be 65, right? That is the capital N which I have. So my first EMCF will be capital sorry 65. That is capital N. Now second will be what? It will be equals to this number, right? My first EMCF minus my previous EMCF. Okay, enter. Okay, and just drag this, and here you get the my yeah, all the MCFs. Okay, again remember what we have done. What is the difference between the more than commutative frequency and the lower than commutative frequency? Now here what we have done, understand. Here in the first row I am taking 25 as it is first frequency here, but here in the first row I am taking the capital M. Okay, in the first row here I am taking the 25, and here I am taking the 65. Now for finding the second row, what I am using, I am just adding the next frequency. Here I am just adding the next frequency. That means 25 plus 22. This 25 plus this value, this frequency. Okay, 22. So that will be G20 plus D21. And just drag the formula, right? But here what I am doing, I am entering the 65, that is capital M. For getting the one, for getting the second value, what I am doing, I am subtracting my first value from the capital M. So that will be, yes, that will be 65 minus 8. That is G47 minus D47. And just drag the formula, you will get all the MCFs. That is more than cumulative frequency. Similarly, you have to do right in your practicals. Okay. Now again, I just want the frequency curve of this graph, right? So just click, select all this, right? Then click on the insert, click on the recommended charts, and here you can easily see there is the MCQ curve is appearing, right? Here it is on the fourth graph, right? This is my MCF curve. Just click on the OK. You will get the MCF curve, right? Again, I can add the data labels which I want, right? You can just change the style of the graph also, right? There are lots of style has been given. I can take this, right? Whatever you want, right? This also and this also, right? So this I can do here. Okay. So this is how we can draw the MCF curve. Now let's see the another one. Yes. Now here, what is the question? Okay. The next question is also draw greater than Augur curve, which we have already drawn, and he'll find the number of the employee earning more than, okay, here is not is between is not there, earning more than 260. So what will be that? Now here you can see easily 260, number of employees are 260. The number of the employees which are earning more than 260 will be what? It is a 257, right? Here you can see easily 257 is there. Okay, suppose I change the font. Yes, here you can see it is a 2, it is a 57. So there are 57 employees who are earning more than 260. Okay, so 260 is actually rupees, right? I think it will be in a day. Okay, so that is the answer. Now, fourth question, represent the following data using the simple bar diagram. Again, it is simple. Firstly, we are just transposing the data, right, into the column form. Select the data, select the data. Again, go to the insert, go to the recommended chart, and here it is easily, you can see there is a simple bar plot is there. Click on the OK. So that will be my simple bar diagram. Okay. Also, if you have to show the labels, here you can just click on that, right? Data labels, you will get the labels here. Okay. Also, if you want to check the colors, right? That also you can do, right? By using, just click here, and here the fill is there, right? From here, you can just change the colors. Okay. Whatever color you want, you can just give that color, that particular color to your graph. Okay. Okay. So this is how you can find out the simple bar diagram. Now, the question number 5, represent the following data information by the subdivided bar diagram, right? Again, it is simple. Just click on, select the data, click on the insert, click on the recommended charts, and here you can see that this is my graph, which is the subdivided bar diagram. And you must know what is subdivided bar diagram. Subdivided bar diagram is nothing but the when we are getting the bar diagram, which is actually divided into the parts, right? Into two or three parts. So that will be my subdivided bar diagram. But again, there is one more bar is there that is called as the multiple bar diagram. So that is a different concept. So if I am considering this graph, so that will be my multiple bar diagram. But when I am considering this, so that will be my subdivided bar diagram. Okay. Again, click on the OK. You will get the right graph, which will be called as the subdivided bar diagram. Here also you can show the data labels. Okay. Sorry, this is actually data table, right? You can also show the data table, but I want data, right? Data label, so I can show like this. Okay. Here also you can change the title, that is subdivided bar diagram. This is my subdivided bar diagram. Okay. Okay. Now next question. Draw a pie chart for the following data. Okay. Again, here just click, select the data, go on the insert, recommend chart, and here now since the percentage are given, Excel automatically suggests to draw the pie chart, right? Whenever the percentage are given there, okay, we always tried. Generally, we are trying to show this kind of the data of the percentage and all by using the bar chart. Sorry, by using the pie chart. So here also I am just using that pie diagram and click on the OK. Here I am getting that pie chart. Okay, pie chart. You can change color. Okay, change. You can here from this. You can just change the color. Whatever color you want, you can change that. Okay. Now here, suppose I want, now the labels are already given. I want to show the percentage also. So I will just click here from the style, right? There are different styles. If I want to show the percentage, so from this, I can just show that percentage here. Okay. Suppose I want this. Okay. And also suppose this is fluctuated, right? Within some point. So I can also drag that, right? Let's take another one. And here you can see their percentage are given. Okay, different percentage are given. Here also you can see the percentage are given. Cats, dogs, and also you can show the legions also. Okay, this you can simply drag if you want to adjust this labels. You can just drag that. Okay, so this is fish, rabbit, rodents, dogs, and cats. Okay, so this is how we can draw the pie chart. Okay, you can just change the chart title as a pie chart. Then next is again a pie diagram, but here you can see the percentage are not given, right? Only the amounts has been given. So how can I draw the bar chart? Again, just simply select this, go to the insert, go to the recommended chart, and there is option which is for the pie chart. Okay, just click the OK, and here the pie chart has been occurs. Now suppose I want the data is given, right? And the rain grocery transport, it is showing here, right, in the legends. But I want to also show that amount also, right? Amount and percentage also. So for that, you just use the different styles. Okay, here the styles are given. Okay, in the above, in the chart design section, you can see the different styles are given. So you can just select that. Here you can see the percentage. Okay, so from here you can easily get the percentage. Right, so that was the last example of this practical. So these are again pretty much simple examples. We can simply solve this as it is. All right, you have to just go to the insert and select the bar chart. So but before that, you must need to do the things which are important. That means you have to first uh, find the UL, right? That means upper limits and lower limits, right? And find the LCFs. So these are the important things which we have to do before that. Okay, I hope you get this. Okay, we will see the next practical in the next week. Thank you so much.